Right, technical difficulties, and my face is not on the screen. All right, so, I'm gonna draw. Everybody draw your 2 for your quickness rolls, please.
Isn't it 1?
Depending on how it's 1 if you only hit 5. For each increment of 5 your quickness check hits, you get an extra card.
Marshall, I'm lucky to hit a 5. All right.
Did you hit 5?
I did.
All right, so take your 1 card. Sam, you also get quickness. And so these giant spiders are just rearing up with their arms ready to come down on you because you look like dinner. And aces. Who's got aces?
I got an ace.
What ace do you got, girl?
Ace of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds. I go first. I got hearts. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna minimize this and bring this up. Boom. All right. So this giant spider is gonna absolutely destroy you. That's what's gonna happen. It has a T and a 5 to hit you. All right. It adds +2 to its hit locations. Oh, it's gonna hit you with 2 raises. All right. I'm sorry. That's
I'm gonna spend a white chip
to prevent damage. All right.
to prevent
So
damage.
our hit location is going to be a total of 13, which is going to put us square in the arms. But I am going to go right for. I get 2 raises. Arms.
You can go straight for the noggin.
I'm going right for the noggin, girl.
The
All
highest
right.
die rolled on that was a 6, so it's not a single raise.
Oh no, you're right. Correct. Thank you. I'm so bad. I'm always reading the total result. And this is going to be how much damage does this do? This does.
All right, so no raises. So you're just looking at the upper gizzard or upper guts.
All right.
Upper guts.
All right, you are going to be taking, wow, a whole bunch of You're not even going to get wounded from that, you lucky son of a bitch. You don't have to spend that white. All right?
Perfect.
So it descends on you, and Matthias. Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy, you are going to suffer a hit. 2, I did not get a raise there, all right? Right to the gizzards!
Now it goes +2, sir. So it's to the arm.
Oh no, it's right in the arms. All right, and that puts it at evens, which is your good arm, by the way.
Oh,
right.
That's unfortunate.
So that's gonna be 11 damage to your good arm. You're a size 5. That is 2 wounds. Would you like to prevent any with the expenditure of a chip?
What? Could you roll me? Because we didn't calculate what the arms was before. So can you roll an evens odds so I know which one the previous arm wound was for?
Yes. Is it going to be? Oh, so your off arm has the wounds from before.
All right. No, I'll take the 2 here.
All right, you're gonna take 2 wounds. All right, that's gonna be 2d6 win. Take 7 wind damage. All right, so the 2 spiders, they get the drop on y'all. All right, and they raise up and they come crashing down. Sam, this thing is like landing with the full weight of its massive body and its hairy belly as it like comes and it starts batting at you and trying to grab you. Right, and you're fighting it off. Right, and then Matthias, you ain't so lucky. You go to fight it off, and it sinks its fangs directly into your arm, and you're like, "Ah, son of a bitch!"
Marshall, I'm gonna spend another white chip for wind, so I do not fall unconscious like Finn.
You may do so. All right. That's gonna go to the next. Okay, that's Ace. Sarah, Sam, your action.
I will fire my Gatling pistol right in its belly, point blank.
Right in its belly. All right. So.
Right in the belly.
Right in the run the good. Ooh, that looks promising. That's an 11 you just rolled, which is 1 raise. All right. So now roll me your hit location. No, don't roll me a hit location. Just roll me your damage, and we're gonna add an extra d6 of damage because you are like right point blank shooting at the abdomen, and I'm denying you a roll to find out where you land your shot.
Damage. Here we are.
All right.
And a 1d6.
Yep. Plus 1d6, that's 14 damage. Plus 1d6 is gonna be 19 damage.
Woo!
All right, and so you're gonna do. You're gonna give this poor son of a bitch varmint. All right. -2.
The second bullet also hits.
The second bullet also hits Roman damage again. Thank you for that reminder, Finn. I have not played this game in so long.
Now,
So-
damage, is this with the recoil for the second bullet? Or is that on the next fire?
That's you're gonna suffer -3, all right, to your
All right.
next trigger pull, all right, when you pull the next 3-round burst. This is don't worry about. All right, that's 6.
Ooh, that's so good.
And
And an
so,
extra d6.
yeah, that'll be a total of. All right, so you're gonna leave this thing. It's gonna take 3 wounds, all right. And so,
Alright.
like, you unleash a flurry of bullets, right, at this thing, right at its gut, and you blow through, and there is green and blue and disgusting goop just spraying out of this thing's ass in a cone, right? And you can smell it from here. It smells like mangoes. Ah, what in
Mango.
what in the nine hells? All right, that was aces, kings, queens, jacks. You poor son of a bitch.
I have a queen, however, I
You
am
done fainted.
unconscious.
You are
Yeah.
unconscious from a failed fry check. All right, so I'm gonna spend that jack, and I'm gonna go again. All right, so I'm gonna roll 4d10 exploding. That's to Matthias. Matthias, you will take a hit with no raises, and Sam, you will take a hit with no raises. All right, that is gonna be again, the first one is gonna go to Matthias. Which will be 17. I did not get any raises, so I think that goes to your upper guts.
It does.
And I believe I had specified that this does a total of 2d8 damage, right? And throwing the rest of them dice out, you're gonna take 13 damage, which is 2 wounds to the upper guts. And Sam, you are going to take 2 damage to, I believe the second roll was they really like chomping on your legs, don't they?
2 damage, 2 legs?
Yep, you're gonna take it. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's 8.
That's a wound?
I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
That's gonna go to the gizzards, which means you're also gonna take an additional 3. So you're actually gonna take 3 wounds to the gizzards unless you spend something to prevent.
There's a whole lot of biting to the groin going on around here, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
You ain't gotta be. I told you ain't gonna like all the calls I make, but son, they are my calls to make. I am the.
I got
master.
2 red chips. I'm gonna spend 1 red chip to not take damage.
Ooh, I will gladly take the opportunity to draw something from the fate pod. Thank you very much, Sarah P.
You're welcome.
You are kind and generous, and you will prevent 2. I will get a red chip. I will wait for one of the mobs to add that red chip. All right, and so that is going to be that'll be 2 wounds. So you only take 1 of the gizzards, and that'll be 1d6 wind. So you are going to lose 2 wind, nothing too much, right? As all of it's like there's all this like hassle and wrestling going on, and you're pushing this way, and it's got more legs than you, so it definitely has an advantage. You unleash a blast from your cannon, your hand cannon there, and it actually throws you against the wall and goes to bite, and you yank your leg up to try and like block it, just like that, and boom, it hits the bar. It's like just like that, right? And then and it bites in, right? And it bites in, and it manages to slither behind up and catch you on the inside of the thigh, right? Chomp! Ah! Fuck! Right? And so there you are, and that's going to be Matthias. Did you take damage as well?
I'm going to spend 1 white chip, so I take 1 to the upper guts, because I am low on wind.
All right. And so you're low on wind, so go ahead and pop that off. And how many wounds did you take?
Just 1 now.
And you will take that 1d6 wind damage. You'll take 3 wind damage as well from that 1 wound to the upper guts. All right? Do keep in mind that you suffer your highest wound penalty, your highest wound count, as a penalty to all actions. Because you are in pain. All right? Next up is going to be from there. That was Jack's. 10s?
Yeah, got 1 of those.
All right, Matthias, what you going to do?
I'm going to shoot this varmint right in the face.
You're going to pop off your 10, and are you going to go double barrel?
I am.
All right. Unload, son.
All right.
You do get I believe you get +2 to hit on your attack roll because you are point blank.
That would be a 6.
That will hit. All right. And now you can roll me hit location again with a +2 because you are point blank.
Where is my hit location? Dice 3.
1d20.
Yeah. I thought I had a macro for that. I rolled it.
You got no raises. You shoot it in the legs. All right. So roll me the first shot's damage, and then unleash the second shot. Insert joke about shots here, I guess.
All right. Well, fuck this varmint right in its legs.
And that's gonna be how much damage? 19. They're size 6, and so that's gonna be
3 wounds.
3 from the first shot. All right. So like it's coming down on you and biting your arm, and you bust out. You got your shotgun ready. You right up against its boom, and as you pull the trigger, oh no! Oh no! Botch! All right, Matthias, your gun is going to explode in your hand. And that is
What?
going to be another explosion. Ouch! Size 5. That is 6 wounds, Matthias.
Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna roll 60-20.
Oh, no.
You might be down for the count, son.
Oh,
You're gonna take 1 wound to each of these locations. You may spend chips as you see fit to.
I might take what?
You're gonna take 1 wound to each of those locations. That is the legs, the lower guts, the arms, and the arms. Or I'm sorry, the arms and then 2 to the upper guts as well.
Oh, I need to know which one's which. Hold on, this is important suddenly.
no.
They are all evens except for your legs. You're gonna take 1 left, 1 right.
All right,
You're
one
gonna
to
take
each.
1 lower guts, and then all of that arms damage is that 1 wound to the arms is your good arm.
All right. So, 1 to each leg.
All right. Let me know, like how many chips you want to prevent right now? Because this is 6 wounds. You have enough.
If he needs,
If
if
you
he needs
spend-
it, I volunteer to donate one of my.
You
Whatever.
can
I am
prevent
almost at
all that
1
damage,
wound.
but it will leave you with 0 chips.
No, I'm almost at 1 wound in each location. So hold on, I got 1 for each leg. I got 1 for each leg. I got I got 1 of the lower guts, right?
1 of the lower guts, 1 to each leg.
Yeah. What were the other 3?
Your good arm and upper guts 2.
Oh, the upper guts too. And the good
Bad,
arm.
Matthias.
Oh, that's no good at all.
Should I be drawing myself some chips?
I will spend 1 white and 1 red.
All right. I will take a blue
Oh
chip.
no!
Freaking A! You
Oh,
and
no.
blue chips.
Oh yay! I love me some blue chips.
Hashtag rigged.
Zach Max says I gave you an auto red chip when Matthias spent his red earlier. If you can roll the fate pool, we can fix it. Did I miss a donation?
No, it was from when someone spent a red right at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, who spent the red on what?
I can't remember, but he's right.
All right. So does that mean I get another draw right now?
Yeah, you do.
All right.
I wish
I'll
you
pull a
did.
white.
There.
Okay,
That's
so
what-
I just got 1 red, 1 white. We are on point now. And so Matthias, which wounds are you preventing?
I'm preventing the 2 to the upper guts and 1 to my good arm.
All right. So what is your highest wound penalty, and how many? That's you're taking 4.
Taking 3, I'm now at. I only took 3.
You only took 3 wounds.
3. Yeah. So I'll take the first.
Right.
3.
So I will re-roll that.
Oh, can I just keep the first 3 die?
I will allow that because the marshal is kind, and the marshal works in mysterious ways. I will let you take a total of 6 wind damage
How much wind do I get back for a red
for a
chip?
white chip. 5,
No, for a red chip.
10.
Well, I got a question for Sarah real quick. How much do you not want to fight these 2 spiders on your own? Because I'm down to 1 red chip, and I'm at 14 wind, which is a total of a whole lot of me unconscious right now.
So if I donate you a white, or do you need, and then I put
No,
one in the
white
pot,
will
you
get
can
me
use
to
your white?
9 wind, and I will be conscious for now.
All right, I will
Until
donate
the next attack, if
a
I
white.
do not kill the spider now.
All right, so
Yeah.
so Matthias, you are gonna have to do something fancy here because remember your shotgun just exploded. You ain't got that weapon no more.
Oh my god.
All right, so Sam, if you're gonna donate, I'm gonna need you to spend 2 white chips. One to go to
I will
Matthias,
spend 2 white chips, yes, to
All right.
get him up to conscious.
and Matthias, you're gonna so you're gonna spend a white chip.
No,
that'll
it's
drop you
just
down
the
to
one to be conscious.
No, but I got to put one into the pot.
Whenever
Oh,
you
that's
donate,
right.
you pay as much to the vape pod as well. Thank you for the follow, Galactic Spoon. That is a hell of a name. All right, so Matthias, let's rewind the combat here. All right, Sam is having a hell of a time wrestling with a giant spider. Right, she's fired her gun, she's knocking him aside. Right, and he's ow! She screams. It bites her in her dick if she had one. Right. She's beating on this thing with her metal arm, right? Meanwhile, you get up close and personal with that double-barrel shotgun, and you put this thing right in its face, and as you go to pull the trigger, it throws a couple arms between its face and your shotgun. You blow those arms clean off, and when you go to unload the second barrel, something goes terribly wrong, and your shotgun explodes in your hands. Boom! You are scorched. You ever seen those cartoons, like when your hair is like straight back and your face is all like soot? Like that's you blinking like, what in tarnation just had? You ain't got no shotgun. You still have an action left. What do you do?
Well, that's a good question. Marshall.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You don't have an action right now because your second action was to pull the shotgun trigger for the second shot. No, that was your first action because it's a rate of fire 2. I'm sorry. Wait, are you going twice or do you have 1 action?
I just have 1 action. Mark.
All right, then that is the end of your turn, and that was on 10s. 9s?
Marshall, does armor not affect any of this, by the way?
Finn is unconscious, so the round ends.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So I need quickness checks.
Do I?
Do you wake up? Roll me a vigor check.
Oh, sweet merciful Lord.
I roll a 10.
All right, I will allow you 1 action at the end of this round.
Okay.
All right. So make certain y'all draw your cards. All right. Does anybody get a joker? Black or red? Now is the time to tell me. If you do not, say what? You don't?
Yeah.
Checking my nope.
All right. So, y'all get we're gonna start down. Aces. Any aces? No aces. Any kings? Queens? Jacks?
I have a jack.
Jack. All right. Jacks go. Oh. Robo donates saying, what is that? Come in here and hear about crotch hitting. Excellent. Robo did not specify what is happening. That was a $5 donation. Why is my bot not actively telling me what the hell is going on? Allow me to disconnect and reconnect the bot real quick. Where in, there it is. All right, bot, poor Scrub Thulu is working overtime. I'm going to start her back up here. And notifications. Female crotch biting. Excellent.
My next.
That is a $10. I'm going to assume that Robo is buying a Destiny token with that $10 donation. All right, so somebody note, one of my mods, that Robo has a Destiny token. All right, next up is what were we doing? We were.
I'm playing my action.
Your action. All right, take it away. What do you do?
Continue to shoot this thing in the belly.
All right, remember you were at -3 from recoil.
All right. Ugh.
Your highest will be a 4, unless you want to spend a chip to boost that roll.
A white chip does.
A white chip will give you
what?
1+1 die.
I'll
Keep
do
in
it.
mind, before you spend that chip, I will alert you to the mathematics of your decision. You are fired at -3. You need to hit TN5, which means you have a 1 in 8 chance of that white chip getting you a hit.
I won't spend it.
You can spend your red instead to force that 7 to explode, which gives you a 100% chance to land a hit and the potential for some raises. But it also gives me a...
It gives you a chip. I'm gonna do it. Gotta get this thing off me.
All right.
I'll spend a red chip.
All
And
right.
I will...
Marshall pulls a red.
Of course he does. Who is surprised? Nobody.
Oh,
All right.
my luck. For those of you who follow home, the chips are white, red, and blue in that order of power. And also, in the likelihood you will draw them, there are 50 white chips, there are 20 red chips, and 10 blue chips in the pot. And so I'm having some fantastic luck today. Woo, boy. All right.
So I will roll 1d8,
Yep. Roll 1d8 and add it to that 7.
and I need to set it to explode, right?
Yes, it is 1d8 double hot mark.
All right.
That is going to be a total of 5. You will hit, all right? No raises, so roll me damage. That is what it does, a +2, 7, 7, 14. Target number is 5. You lose 3, that's 11. You will hit with a raise, so the first 2 bullets will hit, all right? So that is damage 1 is going to be 10, and then the next hit will be, give me damage again.
And is this with an extra d6 each for point blank?
No.
All right.
No, just give me 3. Give me another damage roll.
All right.
All right, that is. Ooh, look at him go! Oh, you will
yeah.
destroy that varmint and send it back to the hell from whence it came. That spider is curse-splatified, which is the scientific term for those of you who are following at home. All right. So that was on 10s.
Ooh, doggy. Yep.
I do have a 10, Marshall.
All right. So, what's your action, Matthias? Now that your gun has ever so kindly exploded in your hand.
Well, it just so happens I have a deck of cards.
All right.
And I'm a play me a little game while I've got this going.
I don't see any of this.
Nope.
So I'm gonna wake up thinking these are robot spiders.
Obviously.
Because spiders can't be that
much
big.
mad science. All right, so how many cards am I dishing you? You are lucky that is not going bust.
Marshall, do you want me to draw my own cards since I happen to have this deck of cards here?
I'm going to use the ones on screen for now.
All right, I got 7 cards then.
All right, so I'm going to deal you these 7. That's going to be dealing 7 cards. All right, 2. Kjaer. All right, Kjaer. Do keep in mind which one was your action card first, please.
I do, in fact, remember.
All right, so go ahead and drop your cards on the table. I'm going to take. I'm gonna take Finn right here. I'm gonna put Finn over here so you have a nice place to put all those action cards. Right up in this room. So you got a queen, a jack, ooh, pair of jacks.
I think pair of jacks is probably best I got, Marshall.
All right. How much damage do you soul blast for on a pair of jacks?
The answer to that, Marshall, would be... I just looked that up. Why did I move
Why
over
did I
there?
close that? Oh no!
That was silly of me.
Exactly, Hitichi. I will. Fear not, young audience who is confused about why the hell we are drawing poker hands in the middle of our fight. You will know. All shall be revealed shortly.
Well, that would be the second... Oh, go back there. Pair of jacks
Yep.
would be 3d6.
All right, so roll me that 3d6.
And pray. All right, let's see what we can do.
11 damage. You will do a wound. All right, so, Matthias. From your perspective, of course, the other two can't quite see this, but you flip open your hand and there are cards in your hand, right? And your eyes gloss over as your consciousness is projected into the hunting grounds, the realm of all spirits and things unknown to man. And in the hunting grounds, you are looking for a Manitow. The Manitow, the spirits of mischief that you happen to know are up to no good and cannot resist a hand of poker, but are bound to their words. They're also very bad at gambling. And so you reach out with your mind in a moment of exerting your will, and you call hither a Manitou to you to play a hand of poker, right? And you make a deal. And your deal is you will let this Manitou reach through you and unleash havoc at your direction if you win. And if it wins, it gets to do that havoc at its discretion. And eagerly, hopefully, looking to win itself the chance to wreak some havoc all over your life, because it is a mischief spirit, mind you. It eagerly acquiesces to your request, and you have a stare down. And when you slap down your hand of a pair of jacks, you have defeated the Manitou in your mind, in your mindscape, in the hunting grounds, in a hand of poker, and thus the Manitou is bound to its word, and you open your eyes, and in the real world, not a second has gone by. And your hand, your cards, they seem to catch the light just right. And you flick them into your wrist, doing that fancy card trick nonsense that you use to hide the fact that those actually aren't cards from your real deck, now are they? Those are cards that materialize in your hand when you cast your hex. And they are gone, but they are up your wrist so nobody knows that that's what's happening. And then from your palm comes the Manitou's wailing, screaming energy. It sounds like ghost rock burning, and it slams into that varmint, and that is actually going to be the only wound it needs to die. And you blast this spider to tarnation all over them walls. There's bits and pieces of spider caught in the thick cobwebs, a leg hanging, dangling here, and this green, blue, mango-smelling gut smeared all over the walls.
Marshall, is there any of its eyes left?
Oh, that is a donation. $50 from Robos. I can control things, not good. 2 unnatural dice, and I do declare that my bot is not getting along with me right now. This is really unfortunate. I would like somebody who is in chat to let me know exactly what that was. I apologize, RoboVin. The bot is not letting me know properly what's happening. I'm going to double check and investigate why that is the case. Meanwhile, Matthias, what was your question?
I was asking if there are any of its eyes left, Marshall.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to lean in real close. And I'm going to look at right in its eye, hanging off that wall. Little eyeball just hanging down. I'm going to get real and close. And I said, I told you I'd show you. I told you.
All right.
Now you ain't got no mouth.
Everybody in the posse has, at this point, overcome one minor foe. That is the spider swarms. All right. So everybody will be awarded 1 red chip. You have then overcome one very important foe, the giant spiders. And so everybody in the posse will be awarded 1 blue chip.
Yeah.
Right. So Finn, the next roll you make will have an automatic blue chip. And the next roll I make will have an automatic blue chip.
Oh no.
Unless RoboVin means the US Marshal instead of the game's Marshal.
Oh, Robo gave me an automatic blue chip.
Yep, on your next roll. That's not an actual blue chip. That just means your highest die will automatically explode on your next roll. All right?
Okay.
So, now that the spiders have been defeated and the mods are passing out them chips, all right? You are just getting yourself back together. What in tarnation was that, Finn?
I will dust the blood and guts off of my robes. Just sling all that mango juice off me. And after I'm cleaned up, I will start inching down that hallway because that ain't nothing special.
Where'd the robot spiders go?
They're gone. They're gone.
It's all right. Get on up. And I will notice that I only heard 1 shotgun shot, but then that the spider was killed somehow after that, and I will be suspicious.
Not only will you be suspicious because you only heard 1 shot and you are trained to count shots, but when that spider died, there was a flash of, like, red light that filled the hallway for just a moment.
Right.
Not like nothing you ain't never seen
Strange
before, for
to me.
certain. For certain.
Also, Lady A, I have 2 blue chips. There we go.
I'm just
So-
gonna keep down the hallway, Marshall, because nothing suspicious.
All right. You
Matthias, don't you think we should maybe go back? He's like bleeding from everywhere.
Oh, I will turn to the marshal here. There is no back. If you didn't notice, we fell down a pit, and the back is forward.
There's crates and shit. We can get out of here.
I don't think we can pile those high enough to get out of the pit.
I reluctantly acquiesce.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I will pull the duster open and show like the riddles of blood that I have dripping down me. I could use some rest myself, but unfortunately, we ain't got no band-aids. But more importantly, we ain't got no way out. So we need to keep going. I don't even have a shotgun no more. But we ain't got no choice.
All the more reason for us to try to pile up some crates and get on out of here.
All right. We'll go back. We'll try that.
Finn, what do you think?
I think we might want to stay away from that acid over there.
Oh, I forgot there's acid in between us and the crates.
that
That was my doing, wasn't it, there, boys?
It might have eaten through the floor by now.
All right. Press on we shall.
All right. So, if you will be so kind as to progress through the basement of the ranch. Onward you go. As you come around, lighting the hallway and piercing, cutting through the darkness with your electric torch. All right. You come upon the fact that this hallway has been in poor condition and poor repair for quite some time. And you can see now where the giant spiders seem to have gotten into the facility. Must have crawled up through this pit that just goes on endlessly. If you wish to get past this
They
pit,
made them.
you will need I will give you one white chip for insistently arguing with the marshal, because you do have the Doubting Thomas hindrance. By the way, Matthias, as you open the coat there and you're showing Sam how that, like, your coat really wants to be closed after that. Like, it does not. It's cold. It's cold. And it is afraid. All right.
I'll just kind of stroke it. It's all right. It's all right. I won't say anything because it knows. All right. It knows by my tender touch that I am supporting it. All right.
All right. So Finn, no, they made those. They made those. This is just a coincidence that this giant spider-shaped and sized hole exists in the floor here. So y'all are gonna need to find, if you wish to press forward, you're gonna have to get over this. So what do? Do you try and balance your way across this? Do you try and jump your way across this? What do you do?
My first answer, Marshall, was to try to throw Finn across it, but I do not think that is a good suggestion.
You might open up a new wound.
We could also use Finn as a bridge, but that is also probably not a good suggestion.
Hashtag Finn thighs.
I'm gonna jump.
I'm gonna jump too.
Well, this is a very narrow hallway, so y'all waiting behind me, unfortunately.
Well, then make a decision about.
Well,
how
I will
to get
jump.
over the
All right,
damn
I
hole.
will jump.
All right.
This hallway is two abreast.
This is gonna be a a power flicker. This is gonna be a if you ain't got no jump skill or athletic skill or something like that, if you don't have any points in those aptitudes, this will be a nimbleness or strength check, untrained, at your discretion. It is a TN 5 check to get across this pit. If you fail, you will not fall in the pit. You will just harm yourself a little bit, cost you some wind as you stumble, slip, and fall on jagged bits and pieces of wood.
I'm sorry, you said what roll, Marshall?
Strength or nimbleness untrained, unless you have some kind of aptitude that clearly indicates jumping is a thing.
Nope.
All right.
Also, nope.
So that is at -4. Nobody passed? Oh, because Jer hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah, sorry about that, Marshall.
Damn! Matthias. All right, so Matthias, you're the first one to, you kind of take a step back, you look, right? The pit's like, I'm gonna eat you, right? And you look down the pit like, no. You jump across.
Not today, you won't, and I will leap that pit.
And you will land on that other side in that cool Batman pose, right? Crouched with your fist on the ground and your duster like spread wide, billowing around you. And you stand up and there is this torch, right? This electric torch up on the wall that's mounted up here, right? In that light, you turn to look at the party and you are backlit, and it is almost as if the heavens themselves, right? And you will look confidently at the policy behind on the other side of the pit and go, come on.
Well, with me, I'm going to try to jump, and then my foot would get caught in the hole there, and then I fall face first.
As I'm also trying to jump, I trip over Finn.
Right, so there's that moment of, come on, with the backlighting and the billowing cloak, right? And then Finn and Sarah are like, yeah! Face first on the ground.
I'm staring down disapprovingly at my two posse members, thoroughly unimpressed by their performance.
With blood filtering down onto his shoes.
Like, and they look up at you like, and you look down at them like, and then everybody just basically decides it's best not to, let's just pretend that never happened, right? Like, now,
I have a question, Marshall. This is a well-lit hallway, right?
yes.
Well, I'm gonna sneak through this well-lit hallway.
Very, very true. You do have that madness now, don't you? All right, roll me your sneaking.
I will do that.
All right, it looks like Finn. I'm award this beat that is being called by. Look at all those people calling beat. All right, all those people calling beat. I'm gonna give one white chip to each individual involved in those antics, which is all y'all. So everybody will be awarded a single white chip for that beat. And you are mighty fine and stealthy right now, Matthias. Look at you go. Do remember you are in pain right now. Your highest pain penalty is actually subtracted from all your roll results currently.
Right.
All right.
I'm going to stand up, brush myself off, and wonder what the hell Matthias is doing.
So as you look up, what is Matthias
I will press myself against the wall, and I will start inching along the hallway.
Directly underneath the electric light as you sneak along for no discernible reason whatsoever. For those of you who are wondering what the hell is wrong with Matthias has last session on our very first episode, Matthias began schizophrenic, and then he also acquired two whole new madnesses. The first was a deep and abiding fear of all things computational devices have to offer, and the second was he must sneak in every opportune moment where there is absolutely no reason to be sneaking, because he is so insistent that now is the time for stealth. And these are two things that were given unto him by the ever so generous Marshall and the classic Deadlands rule set. Now as Matthias is sneaking along here, I will move you up here. All right. You will, as you are sneaking up into this hallway. First, there is a whole ton of smoke up in this area. There is obviously a lot of ghost rock being burned in this facility, and this area is filled with smoke. Now, this will not cause you any need to roll a vigor check just yet, but do know that if you engage in particularly excessive activity, physically speaking, I will be charging vigor checks to see if you cough and choke up on the smoke. All right. That said, Matthias, as you round that bend, you see, dun dun dun, there's a computational device right there. But before you get to react, we're gonna go to the top of the hour break real quick. Who's gonna volunteer to manage the